The kitzer for Daf Lamed Beis, Maimer Anila Doidi V'Doidi Li. So this is Rosh Tevis Elul, and of course the Alter Rebbe explains Anila Doidi is the avoda of Elul, where there has to be Anila Doidi. We have to do something for God. This is the initiation from below. And V'Doidi Li is the avoda of from Rosh Hashanah through Yom Kippur, where there you have a Hisgalus, there you have a light of God that becomes revealed in the Neshamas Yisrael. So, and from that they have the Kabbalah Salmach Shamayim, the ability to achieve this for the whole year. So during the month of Elul, we have the Hisgalus of the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachamim. So the Alter Rebbe asks, if so, why is it not a Yom Tiv? And the Alter Rebbe answers with the famous mashal that the Melech is Basada. So on his way getting back to the palace, he goes through the Sada, and anybody can come and greet him. So basically, what the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachmim create is this situation of absolute accessibility, that anybody can come and greet the king. But nevertheless, it's not Beheichel Malchusa. It's not in the place of the king, and therefore it's not on the level of it becoming a Yom Tov. So basically, throughout we have this ability to feel this illumination from God, from the innermost illumination, through that which we have to, again, make the initiation that we decide that we have nothing else, that we're going to only serve Hashem, that we totally nullify our will before Hashem's will. And thus we become Yisrael, which is Sar Kel. So Kel is the first of the Yud Gimel Midas HaRachamim, and Sar Kel means that that Kel is the Sar, is the authority inside of us. And that's the innermost level of our neshama, the truth of our neshama. However, Alter Rebbe then goes and says that we might not be on that level. We might be not on the level of somebody in the capital city. We might not be in the level of somebody in the field, but we might be in the level of Midbar, which is somebody who's totally, their thought, speech, and action are totally not in accordance with Hashem's will. And thus we have to seek out Hashem from there. And there the Alter Rebbe explains is from that place of the negativity, which means that we have to examine our deeds and do teshuvah. And if a person sees that they examine their deeds and they're still not feeling bad about it, it's not a rachmanis. So now, adrabah, you have to realize, okay, I don't even feel it. How terrible is this? And that should arouse rachmanis. And if that doesn't do it, then you think about the fact that a person isn't feeling it because you can only feel it if you're still attached to your source a little bit. If you're attached a little bit, you can feel anything that happens to the body. But if it's totally disattached, then you won't feel it at all. And so a person has to examine and even look at the fact that they're not feeling anything at all, feeling bad, any remorse about their negative thought, speech, and action. And this itself should arouse the great mercy. And after all of this, the Alter Rebbe says that if this still doesn't work, then a person has to bring themselves to study more Torah. Through studying Torah, we create the vessel, the kli, in order to hold on to the light of Hashem's Pnimius.